Peace, peace. How y'all doing today, man? Welcome to Juug the Market, man. I'm lying from the airport today, but I still wanted to give y'all an episode and edit it up, for today. So today what we're gonna talk about is Theta. Have you ever bought an options contract, watched the stock barely move, and still saw your contract lose value? Or maybe you were in the right direction, but the move took too long, and your contract still went red. This is not random. That is Theta. See, Theta is one of the biggest reasons beginner options traders lose money, because most beginners think options trading is only about whether the price goes up or down. But options are not just about direction. Options are also about time. And if time is working against you, your trade can slowly die, even if the chart does not completely go against you. So in this video, we're breaking down what Theta is, why it matters, and why it might be killing your trade. Let's get into it, y'all.
This ain't lean, this is espresso off in my cup, I'm sipping. I've been up, if I ain't got it, you know I'm on the way to go get it. Ain't gotta flex, ain't gotta talk, they know this shit is different. Whole lot of comments while I talk, like, hold up, wait, let me finish my sentence.
What's good, family? This is Juug the Market, where we break down the market, the money, and the system behind the charts. Today, we're talking about one of the most important Greeks in option trading, Theta. If you are new to options, you need to understand this before you start buying calls and puts. And that's because Theta is the reason your contract can lose value while you were sitting there waiting for the move. Theta is the reason holding too long can hurt you. Theta is the reason expiration matters. And Theta is one of the main reasons why you can be right and in the right direction and still lose money. So let's break it down. What is Theta? Theta measures time decay. So in simple terms, Theta tells you how much value an option may lose as time passes. Options are different from stocks because options have expiration dates. A stock can sit still and you can keep holding it, but an option has a deadline. Every day that passes, that contract comes closer to expiration. And that loss of time value is called Theta decay. And as the contract gets closer to expiration, the time value can disappear. So when you hear traders say Theta is eating my contract, they mean time is slowly pulling the value out of the option. So let's make this simple. Imagine you buy a call option for $2, right? Since most standard option contracts represent 100 shares, that contract costs around what, 200, right? Now let's say that option has a Theta of minus 10 cents, right? That means all else being equal, that contract may lose about 10 cents in value per share per day from time decay. Since one contract usually represents 100 shares, that is about $10 per day in time decay. So even if SPY doesn't move much, your contract can still lose value just because time is passing. That is Theta. And the closer the contract gets to expiration, the more aggressive Theta can become. So now why Theta hurts beginners? Theta hurts beginners because beginners usually do three things, right? One, they either buy contracts with expirations that are too close. Two, they hold losing trades too long. Or three, they wait for the move without realizing the contract is losing time value. A beginner may look at a chart and think, SPY still looks like it could go up, so I'll keep holding this call. But while they are waiting, Theta is working. Time is passing, the contract is decaying, and if the price doesn't move fast enough, the contract loses value. That's why options are different. You cannot be just right eventually. You need to move that happen within the life of the contract. So time value versus intrinsic value. Let's get into that. So to really understand Theta, you need to understand that options price has two main parts, intrinsic value and time value. Intrinsic value is the real value the option already has based on what the price is compared to the strike price, right? Time value is the extra value traders are willing to pay because there's still time left for the option to become more profitable. So Theta attacks that time value side. The closer you get to expiration, the less time the contract has. The less time the contract has, the less time value it usually keeps. That's why far out expirations usually cost more, because they have more time. And short dated contracts usually decay faster because they have less time. So Theta gets worse near expiration. One thing traders need to understand is that Theta is not always equal. Theta usually gets more aggressive as expirations get closer. That's why short-dated options can be dangerous. A weekly contract can decay very, very, very quickly. Same-day expiration contract can decay extremely fast. So with zero DTE options, Theta can move aggressively because the contract has no time left after that close. You know what I'm saying? So that means if the move does not happen quickly, the contract can lose value fast. So when you trade short-dated options, you're not just trading direction, you're trading speed. You need the move to happen soon, not later, soon. So while you can be right and still lose, this is one of the biggest lessons for beginners. You can be right on direction and still lose money because of Theta. Let's say you buy a call because you think SPY is just going up. And SPY does go up, but it moves very, very slowly. If that move is too slow, Theta may eat away at the contract faster than the price movement helps it. So if you look at the chart and say, SPY is going up, why isn't my contract moving? The answer most likely will be theta, or volatility, or strike selection. But theta is one of the biggest reasons. The market does not just need to move in your direction, it needs to move far enough and fast enough. So let's talk about 0 DTE. 0 DTE means the option expires the same day. That means there's almost no time left. And when there's almost no time left, every minute matters. That's why 0 DTE options can move very, very quickly. They can explode if the price moves strongly in your favor, but they can also die quickly if the price stalls, chops, or moves against you. That's why beginners need to be careful. 0 DTE is not just cheap contracts and fast gains. It's a fight against time. And if you do not have a clear entry, a clear stop, a clear target, and discipline, 0 DTE can destroy your small account very quickly. So, theta and holding too long. Theta also punishes traders who hold too long. Sometimes a trader enters a contract with a solid setup, the trade moves a little, and then price stalls. Instead of taking profit, cutting the trade, or following the plan, they are still hoping for the move. That's when theta becomes a problem. The contract may not need a huge move against you to lose value. It can lose value from time passing, volatility dropping, and momentum fading. That is why options contracts need to respect time. This is why option traders need to respect time. If your setup was based on a short-term move, then your decision making should match that. Do not turn a short-term options trade into a long emotional hold. Please don't do that. So how to protect yourself from theta? You can't eliminate theta if you are buying options, but you can respect it. So here are a few ways to protect yourself. So first, choose options with enough time for your setup. Do not always buy the cheapest contract just because it costs less. Cheap contracts are often cheap for a reason. Second thing, avoid holding short-dated options too long when the trade is not moving. If price stalls, theta can work against you and kill your value. So you want to get out of there once you don't see it moving in your direction quickly. Third, have a trade plan before you enter any options, man. You gotta have a trade plan, you feel me? Knowing your entry, your stop loss, your target, and the validation level. The fourth thing is do not overstay the trade. If the setup has played out or the momentum is gone, do not let the contract bleed out just because you were hoping. You're sitting there waiting, crossing your fingers, you know what I'm saying? So get out, get in, get out, man. So fifth, use position size. If you are new, do not risk too much on contracts that decay quickly. You want to give yourself some time, all right? So my rule for beginners, if you are a beginner, do not start by asking, how can I make the most money fast? Start by asking, how can I stay alive long enough to learn? Theta is one of the reasons why I say that, because the market can humble you even when you had the right idea. So before buying a contract, ask yourself, how much time is left? How fast does this move need to happen? What happens if price chops sideways? What's my stop? What's my target? What will prove me wrong? And if you cannot answer these questions, you are not ready for the trade. So, simple analogy, right? Think about theta like buying ice. The moment you buy it, it starts melting. If you use it quickly, it does what you needed to do. But if you sit around and wait too long, it melts away. Options are the same way. The contract has value, but a part of that value is time, and time melts. That is theta. So when you buy an option contract, understand this. You are holding something that slowly melts unless the market moves in your favor fast enough. So how this connects to SPY and SPX trading? For my SPY and SPX traders, theta matters a lot because many traders will use weekly or same-day expirations. Short-term SPY and SPX contracts can move fast, but they can also decay fast. That means timing is critical. You need structure, you need levels, you need confirmation, you need risk management. And you need to understand that if SPY, SPX chop sideways, your contract can bleed out. That's why I do not want to end it just because I feel bullish or bearish. I want a clean setup. I want a clear level, and I want momentum. And I want the trade to make sense before I risk the money. So before we close this out, man, if you are serious about building a better trading process, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. So when you subscribe, you get my free pre-market prep checklist. Because if you're ever buy, put or call, you need to know what kind of market you are walking into. You need to check the economic calendar, check major news. You need to know what VIX is doing. You need to mark your QQQ and SPY levels. You need to define your bias. You need to know what an A+ setup looks like, and you need to know when not to trade. That's exactly why I created the pre-market prep checklist. It gives you a simple structure to follow before the market opens, so you're just not chasing candles emotionally. So if you want this free checklist, subscribe to the newsletter. The link is in the description, y'all. And let's wrap this up. So, if you are new to options trading, remember this. Theta is time decay. It's the reason your contract can lose value as time passes. It's the reason expiration matters. And it's the reason you can be right on direction and still lose money. And it is one of the biggest reasons options traders need discipline. Do not just ask, do I think the price is going down? Ask, how much time do I have? How fast does the move need to happen? And what happens if the market chops sideways? Because options are not just about direction, they're about direction against time. This is Juug the Market. We're not here to gamble blindly. We're here to understand the market, respect the risk, and build discipline one trade at a time. So like, subscribe, comment, and tap in for the next video, y'all. It's Juug the Market. Peace.